Hey guys, welcome to Hollow Knight. I'm gonna be trying. I'm gonna try and keep episodes low in time for you. I already had another episode started here, but I am going to restart the series. So my original reasoning for that is I was gonna try and edit, but I don't think I want to. So I think I'm gonna try and do 15-minute episodes, in which I'm just gonna use the pause function sometimes. I think that's the way to go about it. Um, that way I can cut out things that I don't really want you to see, much like this. If you losers want to see cutscenes, you can go watch them yourself, buddy. But I ain't here to show you no cutscenes, because if you're looking for gameplay, that's what I'm here to show you. There's always videos where I'm like, oh, I want to try out a new game, so I'm gonna look up, the game's gameplay, and then they always show the cutscenes, and I'm like, bruh, I don't care about the story right now. I just want to see how the game feels, in my eyes, and see how the game plays. That is all I want. And then I see it, and I'm like, fantastic. I'll try it out, and I buy it, and then I enjoy it. I should have done that with Remnant from the Ashes, because I'm kind of gonna just force myself to play it, but it's not too good right now from what I've played just right now. For some reason, it's been recommended. People really seem to enjoy it, so I'm hoping that there's something to glean out of it later. But right now, we're gonna focus on Hollow Knight. Gameplay. I don't usually show cutscenes and stuff on my channel, is actually mostly why I paused through the cutscene. It's also just to show you the function. How there's probably just going to be a weird cut, and then it'll be like I edited out the cutscene. Except I didn't, I just paused the video. Or the recording. But anyways, the reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to do something fun. I do a lot of, walkthrough commentary style videos, and I really wanted to do something that wasn't walkthrough commentary styled, where I could just have fun, and maybe tell you about my day, and how I'm doing. That sounds like a great idea. So let me start by telling you about my day. So I started this morning by waking up at 12 o'clock, and absolutely hating it and falling asleep till 4, and then I went on a walk, and I was like, hey, you know what, I love walking. Walk time. Walked for about 30 minutes, and then what, how long really, after that 30 minutes did I really go for? So I come inside and eat dinner, right, and I'm like, okay, so it was fantastic, by the way. I don't know what it's called, but it's like something my mom makes that she probably found online or something, or it could be your grandma's recipe, but it's like it's like a biscuit, and it's got some kind of meat, or some ground beef or something like that in it, and it's like, oh, hey, heck yeah, some beef, bro, cool. And then there's like egg and cheese or something, and she cooks it all together, and it cooks good. And I'm like, heck yeah, dude. It's food time, and I ate, and it was good, and I played Hollow Knight on my Switch, which made me want to play it and record it, and I was like, heck yeah, and I can record it on the superior PC version, which just looks better and runs better, and all around fantastic. I was feeling good, and then I played a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic while I watched YouTube, and tried to install a game on my Switch, and it didn't really work out. I'm gonna stop the story real quick so we can talk to Quirrell, my main man, my favorite character in the game, the only one that helps you in a boss fight. I skipped the dialogue for the meme, but anyways, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic with Wi-Fi mode off on my computer, and I'm just gonna enjoy playing that while I watch some YouTube. Watch Scribe play Bloodborne. So, Scribe is a guy who does Dark Souls games and a whole bunch of other games as well. He even does Hollow Knight. But he's one of those walkthrough commentary kind of guys, but he's really, really interested in like everything when it comes to the game. Like he emotes very well when he does anything, and he has a really good commentary voice and like commentary stuff. So you should go check him out. That's a call out for Mr. Ya boy Scribe. But I watched him play Bloodborne: The Old Hunters, and I was like, heck yeah, bro! Bloodborne: The Old Hunters. And then I smashed that Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic button, and I was like, bro, this is great, and I'm playing it a certain way, and it was really fun, and then I was like, you know what? I might just play this for the meme, for the channel. And then I ended up recording like 4 separate videos, and I was like, you know what? Let me pause again, just so you can hate me. I want you to know that I actually do go through the dialogue. I may not read it, but I do go through it. And I just want you to know that I'm not going to show you any of it. And if you want to see... Oh, I have full health. I don't need this. If you want to see the dialogue and the cutscenes and stuff, you're going to have to get the game and do it yourself. Or watch Scribe, because he does all of it. He's very good at it, but he does really good Dark Souls stuff as well, which is mostly what I watch him for. I really enjoy how he emotes during Dark Souls. I would also say LP Dark Souls HD is another good Dark Souls walkthrough guy to watch. But anyways, I'm also doing a Dark Souls walkthrough, so I don't know why I'm recommending all these other people. I guess because I'm not as emotive as they are, but I guess if you want a lot of emotion, go with them. If you want a lot of walkthrough type commentary with occasional me acting like an idiot because I messed up somewhere, then watch me. But oh, missed him. Oof. But anyways, so I ate dinner, watched YouTube and all that, played Star Wars, ended up with 4 videos when I recorded it. And I was like, I am not splicing these together and then trying to edit on top of that. Which is also why I restarted this series, because I didn't want to edit when it came down to it. I don't need to kill him right now, but I just felt like it. So I restarted, and I was like, I'm only going to play for like 15 minutes instead, and I'm going to try like that. And this guy sucks in 400 frames. In 400 frames, this guy really gets on my nerves, because this is the only version of the gameplay where he won't do what I want him to do because he can stick on me from 3 miles away. Freaking... No! You idiots! Come on! Like, you guys see what I'm trying to do though, right? Come on. I hate this guy so much. Oh, come on. Are you serious? What is that? This is the first time I've been able to come this far without losing any health on PC version. Mostly because of stupid stuff, though. Not. I'm gonna kill him and just reset him. You know what? I'll just come back for it later. I'm gonna get that Geo, though. I'll come back for it later and do it off video, and then I'll just start recording whenever I get up there. I don't want to push this too long. I still got a while to go before I actually get to it. Oh, come on. Of course, I don't lose a tick of health, but as soon as I get out of there, whatever. I don't actually need the map, but I'm gonna get it anyways, just to be nice to my boy. This is the only text besides the Elderbug's opening text that you'll see, and that's just because some people enjoy Hollow Knight and want to see the text, even though, of certain characters, even though I'm making them angry by not showing off quarrels or the cutscenes or anything like that. But yeah, so it took me about an hour to try and set up properly to record Star Wars, because it took me about 30 minutes plus some recording time to actually do an episode. So it's about an hour just for Star Wars with OBS, because it took me about 15 minutes or so to do a proper audio test to get everything set up with that. Actually, no. It didn't really take me too long audio-wise with OBS, because it's a lot easier to set up audio with OBS than it is with Bandicam, because of the way it works. Because Bandicam is like, hey, you can record... no! You can record, but whatever your desktop audio recorder is, you can't edit the audio for that. So you can't edit, there's no audio slider for the desktop recording option, so it was either have no game sound or try and edit the in-game sound. So it took me forever to figure out good in-game sound settings, which is where one of my Star Wars bloopers came from, and I shouldn't have deleted it, but I did on accident, more or less. I didn't think about it when I was making this, but then again, I wasn't going to edit anyways, so I wouldn't have put it in here anyways. Yeah, okay. So I made the Star Wars episodes, didn't want to splice them together or try and edit, so I ended up canceling that. And then I made an episode of this, that was about 35 minutes. It was about 35 minutes long. I can just sit for that. It's about 35 minutes long, and yeah, we can go a little further. It's not too much more now. But anyways, as I said 3 times now, including this one, it was about 35 minutes long, and then I ended up deleting it because I was like, I really don't want to edit, so this one should be hopefully 20 minutes max. Like, I'm not just gonna head straight for the chair. I'm gonna do you know, everything in between, but I am gonna stop earlier than I usually do, and I'm not gonna waste most of the video trying to get that stupid floaty boy to... Ow, come on. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to get that floaty boy to go to the glassed boy yet. He usually takes a while to do, so I'll probably just start with that in the next... Or actually, I won't start with that because I got a boss fight, but I might end with that or something. Beat the boss, get the other thing, and then just head straight there to, you know, get that done. Spend an entire episode on that. But anyways, so yeah, I did a 35-minute episode, didn't want to edit, and then was like, alright, I'll just re-record then. Go for 15 minutes and just try to hit the highlights of whatever the last episode was, and go back and try and, you know, hit the memes. I gotta go back. Shoot. Go back and try to hit the memes as well. Because originally, instead of saying... I'm gonna use the pause function a lot. You know, just instead of cutting stuff out like this, and then, you know, pausing on the opening cutscene, and that text. Instead, I was like, alright, we're gonna watch this cutscene now, and then I paused it, and I went to the end, and I was like, great cutscene, it was fantastic, wasn't it? So there's a lot of stuff like that. Usually, well, you know what? No, okay, I think the seat's up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to it. Yeah, it is, right here. Typically, I would go fight a boss and do all this other stuff, but I don't want to spend too long on these episodes. Just for the sake of not wanting to edit, but still wanting to put out a good time episode and not have everybody angry at me. But yeah, so I tried to just retranslate some of the memes, or like reuse some of the memes without, you know, completely doing it all over again, because you wouldn't have known about it, but I would, and it's like saying the same joke twice. It just doesn't work for me. So I went ahead and changed it up a little, and then I was gonna skip Elderbug's dialogue, but that would just be wrong. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna skip through Quirrell's dialogue just to make people angry who know, or just who want to see the dialogue but won't play the game themselves. And then I skipped Mila's because same reason. So next episode, and I'll go ahead and go back there. we're gonna continue on with the second half of the area, or you know, whatever's left of the area, the second half of the stuff that I want to do. So I'll see you then.